This is Section 3 of the APU Hospitality Services Student Employee Orientation Presentation. It is required viewing for all Hospitality Services employees in preparation for the orientation quiz and before attending area training. This section addresses general safety rules, which will ensure that you work in a way that will keep you from injury. We will also discuss emergency procedures. Specific safety training for your area will be addressed at your area training session. You should hear about your training sessions shortly from your area supervisor. If you don't, contact him or her or the HS Employment Office at 626-812-3038. Personal protective equipment is anything that could protect you from harm. Therefore, even something that you don't wear, such as a ladder or a cart, is considered personal protective equipment. Note that in this illustration, cutting gloves are being worn on both hands. Which hand is necessary? It's the one holding the food. That's the one that could easily get in the way of the knife. Note, too, that the knife is pointed away from the body of the person cutting. Anytime you are handling a sharp tool, keep yourself and others safe by avoiding pointing the sharp toward anyone, including yourself. One essential piece of personal protective equipment is kitchen-grade, slip-resistant footwear. These shoes do not completely eliminate falls, but so effectively minimize the risk that we require every employee to wear them at any time that they are at work. Shoes for Crews has partnered with us to provide discounts to employees who purchase through the payroll deduction plan. But if you would prefer to try your shoes before you buy them, various brands are available at Kmart, Walmart, and other stores. Payless Shoe Store, just across the street from APU, offers a 10% discount to APU students. All employees, no matter where they work in hospitality services, must wear slip-resistant work shoes. Even common dish soap is considered a chemical, as are some office cleaners. Some chemicals are caustic, others are not considered to be. Even so, some people are more sensitive than others to even simple cleaners. The same gloves that protect our customers' food can be used to protect your hands. Pay attention to your own needs and use gloves if you think you need them for your safety. Non-latex gloves are available to those who are allergic to latex. Gloves are required for certain tasks, as are special cutting gloves and goggles. Make sure you know which tasks those are in your area. If you are unsure, ask your supervisor. If you grew up in the Midwest, you probably have been through hundreds of tornado drills. If you grew up on the East Coast, you might have had hurricane drills. Some coastal regions have tsunami drills. West Coasters had earthquake drills, our most likely natural emergency. You won't get a siren if there's an earthquake. It will be pretty obvious, maybe scary if it's big or you haven't felt one before. If it's a gentle earthquake, it's okay to wait a second or two, but if it continues or it's more violent, shut off any equipment you are working with, take cover under a heavy piece of furniture, and hold on until the rocking stops. In the case of a blackout or fire alarm, shut off your equipment and then follow steps 2 and 3. Steps 2 and 3 are always the same in the event of an evacuation. Quietly, so that you can hear instruction, move to the nearest exit, make your way to the venue's designated meeting place, and check in with your supervisor. Evacuation maps are provided in the Hospitality Services Student Employee Handbook, and they are posted in each venue. Stay with your group until you are cleared to either leave or re-enter the building. It is crucial to follow these procedures and stay till dismissed, so that emergency personnel don't unnecessarily enter a dangerous structure looking for you. Injuries related to lifting and carrying are easy to get, but also easy to prevent. Think before before you lift or carry anything. Decide if it would be better to use a dolly, a cart, or to get help. Test the weight so that you know what you're dealing with. Don't twist when you're carrying even lightweight loads, especially if they're bulky. Above all, use your legs, not your back. Any injury, no matter how small it seems, must be reported to your supervisor. We not only can protect you from further injury, we can discover patterns in injury reports that will help us implement safer practices, which will prevent future injury. If you ever see a life-threatening emergency, such as unconsciousness or no breathing, call 911 immediately. Then call campus safety, which is 811 from a campus phone, or from your cell phone at 626-812-3898. Put that number in your cell phone. It's okay to do what you've been trained to do to help the victim, but first call emergency personnel or have someone else call. Ergonomics is defined as the applied science of equipment design as for the workplace intended to maximize productivity by reducing operator fatigue and discomfort. The heights of our tables, our mats, our desks, among other things, are designed to protect us. In order to get the best benefit from them, you must use them properly. During your area training, you will receive specific use instructions to minimize workplace discomfort or avoid injury. You come equipped with the best piece of protective equipment you can get, your brain. Use it to think before you act. Watch for obstructions and remove them. Know the safety rules in your area and follow them. Don't try to work on a task for which you haven't been trained. Ask to be trained first. Remember to tell your supervisor if you are not yet 18. There may be certain restrictions to your activity until that birthday. Campus Safety has resources that help you stay aware and safe on campus. You may have seen this flyer from Campus Safety. If you get off late, you may wish to use one of these available services. You can pick up this flyer from Campus Safety or jot down this information. If you are working on West Campus, the shuttle can be of great help. The safety escorts are available by calling 626-815-3898. When you are finished with the required presentations and quiz for your position, you can then attend training in your area. Your area managers, supervisors, and leads will require you to bring your quiz results, which will be emailed to you when you hit the Submit button on the quiz. Specific safety policies apply in each venue, so pay particular attention in your area training. If you are a food handler and have viewed the parts of this orientation presentation in order, you have one more to watch. Part 4, Rights and Responsibilities. If you do not handle food in your position, you must view parts 4 and 5.